monster.
No, I'm not going to kill it. I'm not a monster, Michael. Welcome back to That Singing Show. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Michael.
We're attempting to film outside, but I've already been bitten by an earwig. We've got airplanes flying overhead and probably some traffic in the background, but it's sunny.
Well, we're quite happy that it's sunny and we can be outside and do some fun reaction videos like the good old days,
like
Jackie.
The good old days. And we've actually been away for ages. It seems like the good old days when we did our last video together. So we're back on track now after having been, working essentially, haven't we?
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. It's
Sometimes
a bit of a shame
you
in
do
life.
actually have to work. So I've been away at the European Vocal Camp teaching people how to do vocal effects and fun like that.
Yeah, and I've been doing workshops here, there and everywhere, doing up my house, which takes an unbelievable amount of time. So now we're going to do some reaction videos and we're going to do some reactions to the wonderful Babs.
Yes, now Michael's been a fan of Babs for an awful long time, so we noticed...
Babs being Barbra Streisand, not
Yes.
Barbara Windsor for our British viewers.
So we noticed that basically she's been doing a sneaky little bit of a guest appearance in Chicago with the one and only Ariana Grande. So we thought, why don't we have a look at that? Seeing as you love her so much.
Yeah, well, I mean, she is the voice.
Well, and I love her too, obviously, but not quite as much as Michael.
We try say, Jacko.
Yes. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Enough is enough with regards to these earwigs and outdoor things. But yeah, anyway, so you ready, Michael, to listen to your favourite?
I am ready for Barbara.
Okay, now this is a fan video, I think. But the one we did try and look at before kept chopping around, so I'm guessing that it's probably been edited for copyright reasons. But let's just see what happens. Ooh. That's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I just think she sounds the same as she always has.
Yeah, she's maybe got a bit of a deeper voice as far as resonance goes, but there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope, still that same amazing vibrato as well.
I'm trying to have a look. She's got a bit Madonna look. She's got a black tights on, her black boots. I'm like rocking this. Look, I'm loving it. So, yay!
Stage kiss.
Woo! Look at that. Good legs. Whoa. Woohoo!
Crowd's gone wild.
Crowd's gone wild. Oh, key change already.
Little shoulder shimmy.
Disco clap.
Disco spin, very important.
Yeah. She's grabbing her. Oh, hugs.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Bye. You'd think that they'd have had a segment for her to do more than just one song, because she is an absolute legend.
Yeah.
Didn't look like she was flagging at all there. What do you think?
I mean, she's just the tone of her voice, her phrasing, everything. I just think it's so elegant, and it's really interesting to compare them, because Ariana being kind of more of the modern R&B style, and by that I mean, you know, R&B of the 21st century, and you hear a big difference in how they phrase things. And you know, Barbra Streisand, it's always all about the diction and
yes, the interpretation. You can see she was doing the more acting type singing, and Ariana is more like la la pop. With all due respect, it's just had different styles meeting.
But what was cool was, I don't know if you heard it as well, Ariana does. She did match the speed of her vibrato to Barbra Streisand. So when they did the harmonies, it was really smooth.
Really spot on harmonies as well. And I did notice that Ariana Grande has, she's really sharpened up her, the lower notes.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a lot more clear. And she has to with that kind of a song, because Babs was taking the high ones.
Yeah, exactly. And Barbra Streisand was kind of a model for even singing teachers and researchers back in the day. You know, they were listening to her and going, she does this healthily, she does all these styles. You know, belting in the old days used to be kind of just attached to musical theatre, wasn't it? It was kind of Ethel Merman style, and she sounded amazing as well. Broadway baby. No, I just think you know, Barbra Streisand she became a kind of a model of technical excellence. She's such a brilliant interpreter of a song, but her technique, I mean, it shows. She's 77, right?
Yeah.
She still sounds fantastic, and that means she's doing something right. And there's a lot to be said for learning from the greats, what they do, how they do it, the way they phrase, the way they shape vowels, everything. And she, you know, researchers in the 60s and 70s, when they didn't have many people to go by, she was the model for this high belting stuff. Yeah,
high belting. So let's talk about the technique, because it's pretty spot on there. There was a couple of very, very slight wavers based on the fact that they're both singing probably louder than they would do normally, and there's a lot of energy and a lot of excitement, but nothing like really wrong. Some people might watch this and say, oh, it was slightly off on that bit, or a little bit pitchy here, but these are live singers singing together, probably for not that many more times, because they won't have spent weeks and weeks rehearsing. So just get up there and do it is absolutely fab. And she's 77, so served, I believe is the term.
Yeah, I mean, and it was really nice to see them coming together. Like I say, you know, they both were listening to each other as well. But you know, if you want to learn how to really sell a song and interpret it, Barbra Streisand is kind of the person to watch.
Broadway.
Yeah, and she was, I mean, in the 60s with Funny Girl. I want to say Girl, but that's maybe too too Scottish for our listeners. But Funny Girl was this. It was a film, but it was a musical before that, and Barbra Streisand was kind of launched from that in the West End of London.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously because of that, and still, even musical theatre teaching today in the UK, there's always Barbra Streisand songs or recordings of Barbra Streisand songs that come up as the pieces that you should be able to match or interpret or sing with all the effects and everything in it, as well as Barbra Streisand, and then put your own twist on it. So she's still very iconic in Broadway and musical theatre, and probably will be until the end of time. There won't be that many more like her.
No, there's also the fact that people have different shaped instruments, and whatever she's been given, it's such a wonderful sound anyway.
Yeah,
as well as having that great technique.
Definitely, and obviously a shout out to the older ladies out there. Lots of people say that as you get older, your voice gets ruined, things happen to you, blah blah blah. But you've got Barbra Streisand, you've got Shaka Khan, you've got Tina Turner. There's loads of other oldies out there that are still killing it. Madonna, regardless of what you think of these people, they're still out there, still like making headlines, and they've still got some of the best voices in the industry, even compared to the people that are on the scene today. So
yeah, and we're lucky that they're here, because people in the old days thought that pop technique or belting or any speech like singing as opposed to head voicey classical singing was somehow damaging. But now there's people who've been doing it for 40, 50 years, and they're our inspirations, because we can hopefully still be singing like that when we're
definitely. And it's not to everyone's taste, because what you got to remember is that some of this, if you don't like it, it's not necessarily because the singing's bad, it's just not to your taste. You might not like the sound, it might not be the same as Ariana Grande, and you might think, what the hell is she doing up there with Ariana Grande? It's not the same style at all. But that's the whole point. It's all about taste, and you have to look at the technique as well, and you can't dispute that these people have been around for multiple decades and they can still sing like that, when they should, apparently according to society, have stopped doing all of that, and they still kick some serious butt. Yeah,
and why shouldn't someone be able to sing until they get bored of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of their
there are some people that we're hoping are going to get bored sooner than others, though. But, but that's another video. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Did you see this concert? Do you know anyone that went? Have you got any comments on her technique? Do you still like Barbra Streisand? Should she do an Aretha Franklin and release another album of songs just in time for Christmas? Or generally is a serious artist?
Well, exactly. I hope she does.
Yeah.
Just in time for Christmas.
Yeah, I'd definitely buy it.
Even Halloween.
Yeah. And
some Halloween hits. Just any season. No season is complete without a bit of Barbra Streisand.
No season is complete without a bit of Barbra Streisand.
Easter hits, Passover hits, bar mitzvah bangers, Halloween anything. I'll buy the lot.
Bar mitzvah bangers. And I think, well, it's time for us to go. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you next time.